Hey guys, it's me, Fabian. Today I'm bringing you guys a cool video on my chapter master for my custom Renegade Space Marine chapter, the Crimson Dawn. This is my chapter master right here. This is Aster Crohne. He is a Blood Angels, or a former Blood Angels centurion from the Great Crusade, and he served in the early Revenant Legion, and later on in the Great Crusade, Sanguinius came about and changed the ways of the Revenant Legion, and essentially Aster Crohne, he became a Moritat for the Legion. After the Battle of Cygnus, he was known to be the only survivor during that battle, and his whereabouts after that battle is unknown. So what I did is I basically took him as my main character for my chapter, and also this is the first model I got, and he fits the weaponry with the axe and the flamer bolter. So yeah, after that, pretty much Aster Crohne, he went into his own way, I guess, and created his own chapter, finding whoever believes in his cause. The reason why he went renegade is mostly because he was exiled from his legion because he didn't really believe in their ways of battle and such. And the way the Crimson Dawn works is that if you're a loyalist Space Marine chapter, you can be a part of the Crimson Dawn, same as if you're a traitor Space Marine chapter, you can join the Crimson Dawn, but no chaos allowed in the Crimson Dawn. It's purely just renegade. So if you don't believe in their cause, they'll basically fight anyone. Aster Crohne basically fits that role perfectly. Essentially, him surviving into the 41st millennium. He's over 10,000 years old, and lore-wise, this is possible due to the fact that there was a novel where a salamander from the Great Crusade, he survived half dead, but he still survived for 10,000 years, just eating gene seeds. But Aster Crohne, he survived after the Battle of Cygnus Prime. So yeah, let's get into the model first of all, because I got another part of this video coming up where I'm gonna talk to you guys about more of his lore. But let's get started. The base I used for him is Nathaniel Garrow's base. The reason why I chose this one is because it has the Gal Vorback on it, and the Gal Vorback, I read up on them, and they're pretty scary guys. One one part of lore I read about them was they I think it was 6 Custodes against 12 Gal Vorback. And the Gal Vorback like they managed to kill at least like 3 of them, 3 of the custodians. So you can imagine how powerful the Galvorback are. So after that, I pretty much decided to give Aster Crohne Galvorback as like a sign of his power, show him like what he can destroy and stuff like that. As far as the model itself, it's based on the Black Templars, Castellan or Marshall, I believe. So the model already came with the right weaponry that Aster Crohne used during the heresy, and pretty much the lore behind his Primaris form is that the Crimson Dawn destroyed a loyalist Space Marine chapter and stole their Primaris technology. That way Aster Crohne was able to essentially revive himself. Because lore-wise, there's a lot of Space Marines that are still alive from the Great Crusade. And Blood Angels, they're able to survive longer than most other Space Marine chapters, because I don't know, the way they're made, they rely on blood and stuff like that. So essentially they can be used to be sent off to distant part of the galaxy, like farther than anyone else, and literally like rebuild their whole entire chapter. The ways that they did during the age of the Revenant Legion, before Sanguinius, the Revenant Legion was literally sent off like farthest reaches of the galactic rim, essentially. But they always came back with more than they had before, or something like that. So you can imagine how long a Blood Angel can survive for. Even the current chapter master for the Blood Angels, Dante, is 1500 years old. So he doesn't even like rely on blood, I believe. So imagine Aster Crohne being able to survive for 10,000 years, drinking blood, and basically eventually getting the Primaris technology for himself and his chapter. So that's the lore behind the way my chapter became Primaris, essentially. So for the actual model itself, my bad, I keep on going off. I pretty much used an Imperial Fist character. It might have been Alexis, I'm not too sure. I used his shoulder pads, and all I did was put a Blood Angel's destroyer symbol. Another thing is about my chapter is it heavily is themed upon the destroyer squads. Pretty much the destroyer squads are not allowed in the Imperium anymore because of how bad they were, because they used radiation technology and phosphex and all that type of stuff. So essentially they were banned by Gilliman. Aster Crohne, he was a Mortat and was essentially usually united with the Angels' Tears, which is the Blood Angels Destroyer squads. And so he pretty much continues the legacy of the Angels' Tears. Within his chapter. That's another reason why he is wanted by the Imperium, which is a part of my lore, because he holds technology like destroyer technology, like radiation weaponry, phosphex, and all that type of weaponry. That's why he is wanted by the Imperium. He's very wealthy, I guess you can say, with technology, due to his ability to travel farther than any other space marine. With his chapter, he was able to acquire technology from other galaxies that the Imperium doesn't even have. So that will be introduced in later videos when I go in about that. But yeah, sorry about that. Let me get back to the model. Basically, part of that ancient technology is his pistol that he has. It's a I forgot the actual name for it, but it's a bolt pistol that Lee 2 has, which is an ancient bolt pistol. I gave it to Aster Crohne. If you can see his axe right here, it's all magnetized, his axe and his arms. That little symbol right there underneath the axe is a destroyer symbol with a blood drop. I'm not sure if you can see the his I forgot what it's called, but his side skirt looking thing with the 3 blood drops. Basically, the 3 blood drops represents the 3 spheres of the Blood Angels Legion, and pretty much Aster Crohne continues that legacy with the 3 spheres of the Blood Angels. Basically, the first sphere was the Angel Tears and the Cherubim and the Sanguinary Guard. Pretty much Sanguinius's personal destroyers and bodyguards, essentially. And like the second sphere was his like captains and stuff like that, and the third sphere was I don't remember, his like just normal units, I believe. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it about this model. There's not much else. The backpack, I'm not sure who's it from, but essentially I put another destroyer symbol on that. The Blood Angels, Iron Halo. I might add more stuff to it. Not much else really. There's one more little thing I'll show you. As you can see underneath his backpack, put a little blood vial in there. well, I think it's a blood vial, you know, to complete, to always, replenish Aster Crohne, when he needs, blood. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for my chapter master. I might attach, another part of this video to this one, but, or I might just make another separate video, we'll see. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you guys think of this model. Please like and subscribe to see more of my chapter progress. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.